Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Hy-Brid, and today we're going to be back with the final act, the epilogue, Act 4. Let's get it. Let's go. Time to rest. Yes, it is. Wakey, wakey.
Morning, traveler. Morning, Paimon.
Morning.
Come over and say hi, puffer, floaters, and all.
Of course. Oh, my God.
Morning, Moalani. How are you so full of energy? Weren't you the one partying the hardest last night?
That was last night. I got a good night's sleep, and now I'm good as new. Here, take this. It's your prize for completing the album. I picked yours up, too, to save you the trip.
What is it? Another picture?
Wow. Thanks, Moalani.
I'd be happy with another picture.
Nice.
When it comes to helping people, a good guide always thinks one step ahead, right? Oh, and speaking of work...
What is it?
I guess our vacation's almost over, huh? Probably for the best. If I don't head back soon, I'm worried my little doggy won't even remember me.
There's a doggy?
And after talking to the others, it seems like everyone is just about ready to get back.
Nah.
Some are missing their families. Others are going through dandelion wine withdrawal, I guess.
Who could that be?
Even Chaska seems to be feeling it. Not that she'd ever admit it, but I have noticed her gazing back towards the Flower Feather clan at night.
Yeah, I understand. People want, you get your vacation, you get it out of your system. You kind of want to go back to what you call home.
But summer's not over yet, so I say we squeeze a few more unforgettable moments into the time we've got left.
Let's do it.
Like another group photo.
Let's do it.
Hey!
Oops.
How about taking one right here? After all this time, Paimon's grown kind of attached to this place.
Did I miss something? Nope, I didn't.
Great idea. Why don't you spruce up this wall, and I'll go gather the others. See you over at the plaza.
Oh, thank you for the cake. I'm sprucing up what wall? Oh, according to their ideas, huh? According to whose ideas? Oh, that's cute. Light green. I think he's already doing it for you. But I can try to help a little, I guess. I cannot do green. Sorry about that. Appreciate it, fam. What you want, girl? Of course, blue. We each have our own house? That's wild, bro. Okay. Orange. Only the top layer? Only the top layer orange? So yellow and orange. Okay, and then yellow for this one. That should be good, right? Okay. Chaska, what are you looking at? Chaska. Flower Feather Clan, red. There we go. You're welcome, everybody.
Wow.
Where's my pay?
That looks amazing.
You're welcome. I put a lot of hard work into that.
Guys, over here. We're gonna take a picture together. Oh, not bad, not bad. You're all looking full of energy this morning. Not a trace of bedhead or dark circles in sight.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, you even look out for stuff like that?
Well, what kind of guide would I be if I didn't pay attention to the details?
True.
Yeah. And what kind of bard would I be if I didn't appreciate a good drink?
Lord have mercy.
What's that got to do with anything?
Somehow, though, I know exactly what he means.
Friends that talk nonsense together stay together.
Do you really think that? Or are you just playing along to keep Tone Deaf Bard happy too?
I see no harm in a bit of nonsense.
A little bit of both.
Here, put on this Asha headband.
Cute
It's
jump.
a souvenir from the rest of us.
Hey, that's cute. Thank you. Aw. I wish I could wear that all the time.
It really suits you.
Alrighty then.
Appreciate you.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, this is gonna be a cute picture. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Paimon?
It looks good.
Sorry. All that nonsense has got Paimon's head muddled. Her mind's gone completely blank.
Don't want it all to end, huh? Are you worried once you say those words, the vacation will officially be over?
Mm-hmm.
How the... Paimon thought peacemakers couldn't read people's minds.
They can indeed.
Oh, Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. Summer's sure to come again. Just like you said when you made that wish to the Pyro Archon. Even though we'll all be going our separate ways, as long as we cherish each other's friendship, I just know that our paths will cross again.
Yeah, of course.
Bennett's becoming quite the talker, huh, Professor Venti?
Well, I wouldn't dare take credit for something like that.
Your tone would suggest otherwise. Come on! Paimon was just starting to feel inspired!
Why don't we just give it another try?
Yeah, let's do it all together this time.
Huh. What should we shout?
Lucky star.
Sounds good!
3, 2, 1.
Lucky star. Ah, no. Damn it.
So, what are your plans for the future, Bennett?
That's what happens when you put auto on.
If you're having trouble deciding, you can always park it in the People of the Springs for a bit. Or however long you want,
I
really.
think he's gonna go right back.
Thanks for the kind offer, Moalani. I actually went to see the Pyro Archon to tell her how grateful I am for everything she's done for me. She told me that the domain we entered was an abyssal simulation of the Mare Javari.
Oh,
It was extremely unstable, and now it's completely gone.
interesting. An abyssal simulation of the Mare Javari. So not the actual Mare Javari. Huh. That's really odd. I guess it makes sense. We kind of entered an abyssal rift. What looked like to be an abyssal rift, right? Huh. I wonder. That would also explain, like... So I guess the abyssal version is very windy? Interesting. I'm sure we'll get more information on that.
Later, when we got on to talking about my future, she said I was more than welcome to stay here in Natlan, but also that she would respect my decision, whatever it turned out to be. And after thinking it over, long and hard, I've decided to return to Mondstadt.
That's exactly what I think I and probably everybody else expected.
You miss your dads, don't you?
That's definitely part of it. I promised to tell them everything that happened on this adventure, and I can't go back on my word. But also,
Friends, everything you've built there.
when I said goodbye to my mom and dad, I promised them I'd become the most legendary adventurer in all of Teyvat someday. And no adventurer should stay in one place for too long.
Bennett.
What if your luck starts going downhill again the moment you leave Natlan?
It's fine. The warmth and kindness I've experienced on this adventure is enough to get me through all the challenges that lie ahead.
Mm-hmm.
As I attempt to shape my own fate, I want to take that same kindness and pass it forward. That's something I've always believed in.
Hear, hear! To our leader!
Wow. Chaska, you really came in strong with that one.
To our leader, Bennett!
Cheers!
Cheers. Am I supposed to say something?
This is gonna be another all-nighter, isn't it?
Yep, getting wasted.
The fun never stops. Who's up to perform next?
Bennett's almost fallen asleep several times now.
Baby Benny.
No. I can still keep going.
I've been there. I've been there in parties like this, or like little stayovers like this.
Go get some rest now, guys. And seeing as you've still got the energy, I'll leave the cleanup to you, Mualani.
Huh? Why me?
Traveler,
Cute.
perhaps you could join me for a walk? I know a great spot.
Oh, you gonna tell me some info? Gonna tell me some secrets? Oh, wait. I'm still in here. All right, where are we going, buddy? Venti, you're way the heck over there, bro. Where? Where's this? All right, Ventia. Tell me all the secrets.
You might be tone deaf, but you sure know how to sniff out a good view.
All the secrets.
Glad you like it. Some stories aren't meant for the birds. Only for the stars high in the sky.
Interesting. Yes, we are a star. Time for a bedtime story.
More like a story that begins
Oh.
with time itself.
Oh, Miss Istraroth making an appearance through dialogue.
Long, long ago, time began to write the story of this world.
Okay.
To her, all living beings were equal, both in their value and in significance.
Okay, so every living being was exactly the same. And all insignificant in some way.
Like an ancient scroll, she engraved upon her memory all people, all events, all encounters, and all farewells.
Okay.
Back then, as an animal spirit, I had a chance encounter with time at the Thousand Winds Temple.
Yeah, we figured this from early on, that there was a big connection between you two.
Hearing my wishes, she entrusted me with fragments of her power and authority.
Okay, we're getting some information. Yes, so you do have some of Istaroth's power within you. You guys are intertwined. Seeds brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Sounds like you've heard the story of time and the wind before. Charming, isn't it? Through the memories engraved in rituals, poems, ruins, and ancient texts, the same beings she considered so insignificant have met her, time and time again.
So, this is the story you wanted to share?
More like the prologue.
Oh?
The corruption of the Mare Javari is tied to time itself. To put it another way, it is a calamity present in every moment that will ever be.
Wow, so it's in this kind of like paradox where it got stuck. So I'm assuming it was a real thing at some point, and at some point it got stuck in the time, and that time became all time. Right? It's like in this weird place where it's now, past, and future.
Unlike time herself, I have always cherished many wishes in my heart. 500 years ago, to prevent the corruption of the Mare Javari from spreading beyond Tenochtitlan, I blew it off the timeline, turning it into the windless land.
Oh shit, you did that. Interesting. That's even more interesting. Now I'm starting to wonder, because like 500 years ago, right? If we're thinking about 500 years ago, I wonder if it was, like, you would think the Pyro Archon would, be doing something about this. But I wonder if it was during the time in which Mawika had given up her, walked into the fire. And so maybe there was like a short gap in time where like we didn't have a Pyro Archon, or the Pyro Archon was it was in flux and there was a danger, and so Venti took it upon himself. I don't know, that's really interesting. Turning it into the windless land. So then the next question is, why was the one that we went to full of wind? Was it from beforehand? Did the abyssal corruption happen at the same time that you blew it off the timeline? Thus, you're blowing it off, and thus it's very windy? I'm so confused. So that's the truth behind the Mare Javari's disappearance.
Oops. Seems like I may have confused you.
Wait, what?
If you're asking about how the Mare Javari disappeared from Tenochtitlan 2 or 3 decades ago, there may be someone else better suited to tell that story.
Well, who the fuck's gonna tell me? So 500 years ago, you blew it off the timeline. But the Mary Javari disappeared 2 or 3 decades ago. Huh?
The Mare Javari has been the bearer of too many stories that weren't meant to be its own. I merely played a part in one of its chapters. And the choice I made 500 years ago came with a price.
Oh?
Some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt as a result, while others stayed to settle in this land, merging with the Monitu to become the Asha we see today.
That makes a lot of sense. So some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt because it was a windless land. We know Stanley, obviously Stanley. Others stayed to settle in this land, so the people, whether it's Mondstadt or Natlan souls that were here, settled here and became Asha. So all the Asha we see are the souls that have been unable to rest.
So the reason you're here in Tenochtitlan is because...
Correct. I'm here to collaborate with the current Pyro Archon, Mawika.
You mean when we lit up that candle?
Correct again. The flame was our signal.
So it was all planned, like always, Venti.
Only by having Mawika open a rift between that space and the true Mare Javari could I sneak in and bring back all the souls who wish to return.
Wow.
As for my little trick of bringing back memories as well, it's not the first time I've pulled that off.
Stanley.
Mawika also mentioned that you were planning to introduce us. Looks like I beat you to it, huh?
Of course.
I was glad to discover that she shares my love for fine wine and freedom. We got along great.
Really outdid yourself this time, pulling off something that big.
Well, it really took it out of me for a few days. In fact, I still feel pretty dead on my feet even now.
Come on.
Oh, really?
No.
But thinking of all the Aether mead and dandelion wine still left to drink, I suppose I can hang in there a little longer.
You don't look that tired to Paimon. So, don't think you can just pull out that little excuse and we'll suddenly foot all your bills.
Oh, how you wound me, Paimon.
Oh my god.
You'll hook me up with some good liquor, won't you, traveler?
What do you wish for now, Venti?
I suppose to protect Mondstadt. And that everyone who wishes to stay there has the freedom to choose their own path.
Of course, that's what you've been about since the start. Is that it? Wow. Wow. All right. Great quest. Something gonna pop up? No new quests pop up. I know there are some world quests here, so I still have to do those. In addition, I believe, I'm not finished yet, I believe there are some people around, right? Mawika and Venti are somewhere. So let's go find them real quick. What a great event, to be honest. Just like an absolute banger of an event. Or just story, I guess. Permanent quest. We got some like heavy lore. We got a lot of answers, to be quite honest, about long-held questions. Am I missing it? I don't see them. It says they're here. Downstairs? Is it lying to me? Or am that was an accident. Or I'm stupid. Oh, I missed it. They're right here. Okay, Venti, Mawika, what's up?
So, how about it? Now that you're all done, we can finally have a proper drink together.
Oh, Lord. Mawika's gonna try to have a competition, guaranteed.
You make it sound like I was holding out on you. But if you and I had a real drinking bout, I don't think these poor little aphids could handle it. They'd have to flit to and fro, making mead till their wings gave way.
Spoken like a true bard. That impromptu toast you gave just now was spot on, too. For happiness and freedom. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what we all need right now. You must have been to your fair share of banquets in Mondstadt, huh?
Of course.
Of course! They don't call it the City of Wine and Song for nothing. Besides, without being able to come up with a decent toast, how else might a humble bard earn themselves a regular supply of free dandelion wine?
I wonder if when we'll ever see Mawika outside of Natlan. That'd be really interesting.
Well, when you're free, you're always welcome at our tribal banquets. They'll be fighting over who gets to host you, I guarantee it. Just so you know, they can get pretty rowdy. Banging, stomping, belting out off-key drinking songs, stuff like that. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Of course not. That sounds like great fun.
If
only our two nations could throw a joint banquet someday.
Interesting. Is that foreshadowing? Foreshadowing to an event, possibly? That sounds like an event to me.
Oh, great idea. I'll make sure to load up a few extra barrels of Aether for the occasion. As it happens, the Collective of Plenty recently launched a new drink called a Kanepakeno. I'll make sure to bring some for you and your friends to try out too.
I am guaranteeing that this is going to be an event in the future during the Not Cried patches. Wow, what a good conversation. I like that one. I wish... Actually, you know, when I think about it, is this the first conversation we've had between Archons that have acknowledged, like, they both know that they're Archons and they are not like being weird or being shy about it? Like Zhongli and Venti have met, right? But every time they're together, they talking like, hey, there's some winds here. Who could that possibly be? Oh, you are so strong, my dear Zhongli. Your muscles are as hard as rock. It's not the only thing that's as hard as... No. Anyway. But yeah, we haven't had... Farina hasn't went anywhere, but Nouvelette went... Farina and Nouvelette went to Liyue, right? But... Nouvelette missed Zhongli. A doesn't move. Doesn't go anywhere. Nahida? Don't recall her going anywhere. I guess it's only really old boy here that kind of travels around. Venti. I guess freedom really makes sense for him, right? Like super, super makes sense. All right. I think somebody else moves, right? Bennett? We have Bennett somewhere. Where is Benny? Where is Benny? Ho, ho, ho. Hoo-ha Hill. Hoo-ha Hill. All right, Benny boy. Somewhere. Benny. Here? Nope. It says Benny somewhere here. Oh, I lied. I looked at the wrong place. My bads. Here. Let's try that again. Look this way. Am I stupid? So it's just slightly north. Huh?
Take it easy.
Wait, why did it lie to me? It says Bennett. It's lying to me, bro. I'm gonna try one more time. Here. Straight north. Duh! How did I see your ass?
Thanks for coming on this adventure with me, traveler.
You're welcome. About the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort.
Sunny islands, crackling bonfires, exciting attractions, carefree parties. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was all a dream.
Pretty fun.
But knowing it was all real, I'm starting to feel emotional again. This must be true happiness, huh?
For sure.
Not only did I finally meet the people dearest to me, but together with my closest friends, I spent a summer I wish could have lasted forever. I really am the luckiest person in the world.
Aw, Benny. One more. I think we have one more thing to say.
Thanks for coming on this adventure with me, traveler.
About your journey back.
I picked out gifts for my dads and everyone back in Mondstadt. I was convinced my bag would be big enough, but I ended up having to buy another one just to squeeze everything in.
Okay.
I also picked up a bottle of concentrated honeydew.
Ooh.
When I get back, I'm planning to ask Diona to create a dandelion-flavored drink for Professor Venti with it. Wait a sec. Diona. Oh no, but what about Draft? How could I have forgotten Draft?
Need to bring some alcohol.
Guess I'll be making another trip to the market then.
Cute. So cute. All right, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to know when I'm going to be posting next. The World Quest. I'll have the World Quest. I believe there's a Auroran and Aoife quest as well. I'll be making sure to do all of those. Yolan, be quiet. Thank you. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the entire quest line. I thought it was great. I see it's already ending soon. The event mini games, so I'll have to make sure to do those really quickly. But I hope you guys enjoyed the quest with me, and I can't wait to see what happens next. See you guys next time. Deuces.